Hello and welcome to the Den, where the Cougars are on the prowl trying to put away the visiting Mapleton Mounties. It's Firelands Conference Hoops. It's live, it's free, and it all comes to you next.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH.Report.
Hello and welcome back to the Cougars Den, where Storm Bluntschli is joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, once again, we have Firelands Conference action.
Back-to-back night storms. Seen Lakota come here on the road and lose to Crestview Girls in the first round of the tournament tonight. Another good Firelands Conference action. The Cougars hosting Mapleton on senior night.
Yeah, senior night, a little bit of a treat for us tonight, and we have that. We recorded that for you pre-game, so we're going to show that to you now.
Players for the 2021 senior class. We appreciate their hard work, dedication, and sacrifice to the Crestview athletic programs. And we wish them all the best of luck in their future endeavors once they leave the hallways of good old CHS. We will start tonight with our lone senior cheerleader, Olivia Durbin. Olivia is the daughter of Chad and Holly Signoraci, Chad Durbin and Holly Signoraci. She has been a varsity cheerleader all 4 years of high school. She has enjoyed being able to cheer, laugh, and share energy drinks with Brooke, Holly, Casey, and Riley. After graduation, Olivia plans to attend Ohio University and major in early childhood education. Olivia would like to thank her parents for all the practices, games, and competitions they went to. She also wants to thank her brothers for helping her strive to always work hard and make their parents proud. They have been her biggest fans. Olivia wants her squad to remember to have fun and laugh at everything, because you only have a few short years to enjoy doing what you love. Senior cheerleader Olivia Durbin. Our first senior basketball player this evening is Frank Artis. Frank is the son of Frank and Missy Artis. He has played basketball all 4 years of high school. Frank has really enjoyed beating St. Paul twice this year, and he is undecided on what his plans are after graduation. Frank would like to thank his parents for always being so supportive, and also his coaches and teammates. He wants his younger teammates to remember, work hard hit the weights Jesse and Jarek, and to not take anything for granted. Senior basketball player Frank Artis. Our next senior is Evan Gibbs. Evan is the son of Wesley Gibbs and Carrie Semensky. He has played all 4 years of high school. Evan thinks that the best part of basketball has been spending time with his friends and beating St. Paul. After high school, Evan plans to join the workforce. Evan would like to thank Coach Kurtz and Coach Pellwright for helping him become a better basketball player. He would also like to thank his parents for all the support they have given him through the years. Evan's advice to his teammates is to hit the weights, stay together, and buy into what the coach has to say. Senior Evan Gibbs. Our next senior is Evan Hamilton. Evan is the son of Chad and Laura Hamilton. He has played basketball all 4 years of high school. Evan has joined the 1,000 point club after he scored his 1,000 point this season, and he will always remember the support he has received. After high school, Evan will attend trade school to become an electrician and join the family business. Evan would like to thank his family, coaches, and friends for all their support through the years. He wants his teammates to remember to give 100% and enjoy every moment. Senior Evan Hamilton. Our next senior is Kobe Roman. Kobe is the son of Aaron Collins. He has played basketball for 3 years. Kobe has enjoyed playing with all of his teammates and reaching a better record than previous years this year. Kobe would like his younger teammates to remember to never let your emotions control how you play, and also to play hard and have fun. After graduation, Kobe plans to join the United States Air Force. Senior Kobe Roman. And our final senior this evening is Hunter Spencer. Hunter is the son of Kevin and Abby Spencer. Hunter has played basketball all 4 years of high school. The thing he will remember the most about basketball is all the fun going to all the summer camps. After graduation, Hunter plans to attend North Central State College and then transfer to Ashland University, majoring in exercise science and going on to become a physical therapist. He'd like to thank those for all the support and love over the years. Hunter would like to also thank his parents, coaches, and most of all his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Hunter would also like to thank his teammates to remember never give up, always work hard, and give 110% on and off the court. Also, stay away from people so you don't get quarantined 4 times. Senior Hunter Spencer. And again, we'd like to congratulate the senior class of 2021.
So senior night, always a special night. Garrett, you experienced one firsthand. What does it mean to not only play on senior night, but get a big win?
It's a very emotional night. I'm sure these seniors for the Cougars really want to get a win tonight, and you never want to go out on senior night and lose. This really leaves a bad taste in your mouth, because this is one of the nights you remember out of high school, because I remember my senior night very well, and it's always great to go out there and get a win and get some very high emotions before going to the tournament.
I mean, for the Cougars, it would be tough for them to lose this one tonight with the likes of both Evans, Gibbs, and Hamilton, and the rest of the firepower they have.
You know, Crestview is led by Evan Hamilton, of course, averaging 18 points per game, but as of late for him, he has been struggling. You can credit that to Lucas's defense. Crestview coming off a loss to Lucas, 75-47. And 47, you do not see Crestview put up 47 usually. They're usually in the high 60s. They got a lot of firepower. I'm looking for them to bounce back tonight against Mapleton.
And I know we always talk about the starters for the Cougars. Speaking of which, they are going to come out of the big banners now. But how about the depth for the Crestview Cougars?
There's a lot of them that get it done. It's not only Evan Hamilton, but Gibbs, an honorable mention for all District 6, as well as Owen Barker. But they got more players that can get it done as well. Heath Cash, Mason Ringler, Hunter George are all solid players who helped the Cougars achieve their 13-7 record.
For the Mapleton Mounties, not really the year they were looking for.
A down year so far. They have not won a conference game. You know, it might be it'd be a good building game to come in here and get a win, steal one on senior night as the seniors bust through the tarps here at center court. But for Mapleton to be able to come in here, upset the Cougars on senior night, and get their first conference win would be big for this program going forward.
I mean, the Firelands Conference, always so competitive, but I mean, talk about the tournament play we're going to see from the Crestview Cougars. I mean, that is any sort of district with Colonel Crawford is going to be a tough win.
Yeah, they got a tough task ahead of the Cougars doing. John Kurtz and his staff to run the district with Colonel Crawford and Western Reserve, two schools that are very good at basketball. Crestview struggled against Western Reserve this year too.
Underway now, Firelands Conference action for the senior Cougars. Hamilton has it now. Gets it over to Kobe Roman. Kobe Roman drives all the way inside, gonna wave that shot off, and it's gonna be an early foul for the Mapleton Mounties.
Kobe Roman out on the attack early. The senior trying to get some buckets on his big day.
Hamilton now to inbound, gets it in deep to Frank the Tank. He puts it up, and there's a reason they call him Big Frankie.
Frank the Tank down low. What a call right there. Storm getting position, using the strength to his advantage, and gets that one to go for the easy two.
Mapleton now on their first offensive possession, trying to ice these red-hot Cougars. As Ziegler has it now, dribbles to his left. A good crossover right there on Frank in the corner. Three-point try on the way. That one rolls out, rebound down to Hamilton. Hamilton using his speed to his advantage on this break, slows things down. Gibbs in the corner where he likes to be. That one's going to fall off target. A strong rebound for the Mounties.
Last time these two teams met up, Storm, it was in Mapleton, and Crestview went in to Mapleton's house and destroyed them 64-35. So see if Mapleton comes out in some different sets here defensively to see if they can stop Evan Hamilton in this Cougar attack.
The Mounties trying to spoil senior night for the Cougars. And it all starts here on the offensive end for them, trying to get past this very excellent Crestview defense. They will not right there as Spencer pulls down the rebound. Hamilton now finds Kobe all the way up the court. Cannot finish. Sorry for cutting you off there, Garrett. You take the floor.
No worries, Storm, but that was a good move from Mapleton. Got an easy look, but just couldn't get it to go. And great transition defense to get back, and I think he got a tip on that ball as Kobe Roman goes for the steal, and we'll get a foul call on him. So really both teams coming out of the gate. Crestview a little out of control so far. Could be some of that emotion.
Yeah, always an emotional night. Senior night is, I mean, I know you could attest to that one, Garrett, as Mapleton takes the ball on offense now. Galbraith has it now, dribbles inside, loses control of it, unable to track it back down. I'm going to say it was last touch by a Crestview Cougar. And the Mapletons are going to retain, the Mounties, excuse me, are going to retain possession out of bounds. Ziegler to inbound, gets it into Galbraith. He's trying to walk that tightrope dribble baseline, tipped right there from Gibbs. And Gibbs, such an excellent defender. I mean, we'll see plays like that out of him 3-4 times a night, even more.
There's a reason he got the honorable mention for all District 6. Evan Gibbs getting it done on usually defense is where he does his work, getting a lot of steals in the backcourt, always forcing turnovers. So look for Gibbs to be pressing up and playing hardcore defense.
I mean, that kid is like the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps going and going and going. No stop to his hustle as Frank the Tank once again gets it inside. Couple of quick power dribbles. Shows that power right there, almost collecting his own offensive rebound and ends up tracking it down. Hamilton now deep three-pointer on the way. That one off the mark. Crestview on senior night out to a cold start. And what a move right there from Sloter. Gets the crossover. That's not going to do it for Mapleton as he's going to collect a travel turnover as well. And with the terrific defense and hustle comes that, you know, you play a lot of tough defense, you're going to get your ankles broken every once in a while. Hamilton now on the step back mid-range try, and that's as smooth as butter for Hamilton.
Right where Evan Hamilton wants to go, that little mid-range pull-up, and he has been knocking those down all year round, and that's a nice move right there on Kobe Roman from the Mounties.
Galbraith now dribbling to his right, gets it out to the three-point line. Another triple try on the way, so that's 0 of 2. As Kobe Roman collects the long rebound. Diving forward is Spencer. Goes into the scorer's table, and Crestview Cougars are going to have a turnover.
Owen Barker checking in. I believe Frank the Tank will take a seat. Owen Barker, another honorable mention for all District 6 with Evan Gibbs.
I mean, the bench depth for this Cougars team is just incredible. A lot of these kids would be starting on a lot of different teams. It's just so exciting to always watch their second unit come in and play. They're going to call a blocking foul right there on the Cougars. Mapleton still scoreless in this one. Can't be doing that versus this Cougars team because they score points in bunches.
A lot of ticky-tack foul storm here early. Don't believe there was anything on that play to warrant the foul call, but stripes see it otherwise and do call the foul.
Hamilton, the 1,000-point scorer, once again bringing the ball down the court for the Cougars. Like you said, Cash and Barker checked in. Gorgeous fake right there from Hamilton, puts up a circus shot. That one's going to fall off the mark, and Mapleton's going to be out and running. Almost a little bit of a mental lapse right there. In the corner once again for Mapleton, and they have just been ice cold tonight from behind the arc.
Mapleton got to get on the board here early because Crestview is going to begin to hit their shots. They're struggling right now, but you cannot let them have easy looks to the rim like that.
Fast break opportunity, floater alert in the lane, and that puts the Mounties on the board.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Nice take right there from the Mounties all the way to the cup with the easy floater.
Hamilton on the step back three. That one's going to fall off the mark. Tried to collect his own rebounds, but it falls into the hands of the Mounties, bringing it across half court. Hamilton now on defense. Mapleton moving the ball around the perimeter, trying to get an open look, driving baseline, tried to draw the contact, kicks that one out to the three-point line. And they're going to get Heath Cash with another foul, so both these teams playing kind of a step slow.
Nice up fake right there from Calvin Vermilia. Got Heath Cash to jump, and that's what you see the foul call right there, the body check.
Checking in is Ringler for Covey Roman, so the senior is going to take a seat here. Ringler, once again, another elite big off the bench for this Cougar squad. Mapleton trying to get things inbound. Crestview in their usual lineup now. Floater has it at the three-point line. Gibbs right there on him. Kicks it over to the left wing, driving inside, back to the corner. Mid-range try on the way, and that knocks things up at 4.
Mapleton off to an A-plus start so far, playing great on defense. And now the offense is beginning to get going, so never say never. Mapleton coming out here, not scared of the Cougars, but Evan Hamilton makes the defender pay and splashes the three.
Hamilton 1 for 3 now on the three-pointers, and there's that defense from Evan Gibbs. Gets the steal in the passing lane right there. Trying to use his speed, taking it all the way. Floater alert, that one off the backboard and out. Mapleton slowing down the tempo right here. Don't want to give Crestview any extra opportunities. If you can stop them one time, I mean, that's a great thing in itself. Gorgeous backdoor cut bite there for Mapleton, and that one leads to a score. Barker now has it, gets hacked for his troubles. That's going to be a foul on the floor. Crestview's going to have the ball under their own bucket. Just under 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. As Wells checks in for Gibbs, he will take a seat. Crestview getting rushed on the inbound right there, looking to get it inbounds, and they do. Hamilton has it on the left wing. Hamilton, quick in and out move, drives all the way to the hoop, and that finish was buttery smooth.
Beautiful in and out move from Evan Hamilton on the left wing, got the defender to bite and took it to the cup with the easy finish.
Mapleton moving the ball around with great pace, a three-pointer on the way. That one off the front of the iron and out. Rebound falls to Cash. He's trying to push the tempo a little bit, taking it all the way. Gorgeous head fake, tries to go up and under right there. Will not get as a fall. Rebound pulled down by the Cougars. Another floater in the lane for them. Ringler follows not once but twice, and the Cougars come up 3 times empty.
A lot of physical play down there, so I'm surprised no foul was called. There was a lot of contact.
Another great backdoor cut for the Mounties, and that one leads to an easy layup.
I believe that is Jordan Davidson Storm. Correct me if I'm wrong, fans out there watching from the Mounties, but Jordan Davidson off to a hot start tonight for the Mounties.
Hamilton once again for the Cougars offense, trying to sneak that one inside to Ringler, and does. Ringler a quick spin move, and a beautiful jump hook with the offhand leads to the score.
Fancy footwork right there from Mason Ringler in the post with a spin move, and went with the right hand off glass for 2.
Slaughter has it now. Another backdoor cut for the Mounties. The Cougars falling asleep a little bit. No harm, no foul as the rebound is tipped out to Hamilton. He's taking it on the break now. No look pass to Cash. That's where he likes to shoot it from. A little bit of space. And Heath Cash is going to make you pay.
Cash is Cash, Storm. Once again, Heath Cash is not the man you want to give any sliver on the three-point line because he will make you pay. And right there, he did just that.
I mean, there was a defender right there on him as we take a look at the replay from Ringler. Just a gorgeous back down post move right there. Spin move with the offhand, puts that jump hook and fills it up. But for Heath Cash, I mean, there was a guy right there on him, Garrett, and he just pulled with all the confidence he could.
That was a nice shot right there. And we know Heath Storm coming into tonight, he's a very good three-point shooter. I believe he is second in the Firelands Conference, making 3 of those a game, and he is not afraid to pull it wherever he is at. And right there makes the defender pay from the left wing.
This Crestview team so good from behind the arc. I mean, you got to give them something, but, you know, it's hard to stop them on offense.
They got a lot of size down low, too, which really limits Mapleton's defense. They really can't step out there and guard those three-pointers because Crestview's got guys like Frank Artis, Mason Ringler, and Owen Barker, so it's really a tough task to be able to go out there and guard Heath Cash and Evan Hamilton from deep.
It'll be Mapleton's possession out of the timeout. Vermilia has it, gets it up at half court. George right there on defense. Another backdoor cut for the Mounties, and Crestview has no answer for the Mapleton offense. Wells has it for the Cougars. Gets it over in the corner to Cash. Wouldn't be surprised to see him shoot from that range. Decides to get it over to George. Now to Wells. Trying to work that ball into the post where they are so effective. Barker now takes a lot of contact right there, puts up a prayer, and is going to head to the line for 2 shots. Barker, another one of these elite bigs off the bench for the Cougars. And I know it's senior night for the Cougars, but I mean, they got a lot of young promise here in the next coming years.
Got a lot of young depth, Storm. You are right. Heath Cash going to be probably one of the premier guards here in the Firelands Conference in the next few years. Mason Ringler down low, Owen Barker. They got a lot of promise here down at Crestview and John Kurtz's staff.
Under a minute left to play here in the first. Barker gets his second free throw, perfect 2 for 2 from the line. Mapleton now with time dwindling down in the first quarter. Over in the corner, back up top. Three-pointer on the way. That one off the rim and out. George pulls down the rebound. Ringler playing a little bit of point center. Decides to dish it off to Wells. Barker in the corner fakes the 3, drives baseline. Going to be off his own foot and out of bounds. Mapleton trying to cut the lead down to at least 4 right here with a score. Moving things around the perimeter. So tough to score on this Crestview defense. I mean, it is no easy task. The Cougars have a lot of great defenders, but if they're going to give you those backdoor cuts, you got to take them.
Man, Storm, I thought Owen Barker was going to get a hold of that ball and send it to the moon, but nonetheless, Mapleton does get the backdoor cut and get it off glass to go for 2.
George with 4 seconds, drives inside, puts up a floater with one hand, not going to get it to fall. Barker at the buzzer. That one goes down, and a little bit of extracurricular activity is going to end up with a tech. They got Ziegler with a little bit of a shove right there, but that's going to do it here for the end of the first. The Crestview Cougars lead the Mapleton Mounties 16-12. You've been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
No paywalls, just live sports, exclusively on the OH Report.
second quarter action just moments away here at the Cougars Den. The Cougars trying to get a big win on senior night. Garrett, we saw a little bit of physical play in the first quarter.
A little bit of pushing and shoving right there, as we don't see those very often. Evan Hamilton, a great free throw shooter, 86%. I believe you said they got Ziegler on the shove. Owen Barker and him were kind of going at it at the end of that horn.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see that continue, as both these teams are really wanting a win. It would mean a lot for the Cougars. I know tournaments are already drawn, but a lot of momentum here in Fort Mapleton. Their first conference win on the season would be a big one. Regular play resumes. Hamilton has it, takes a screen from Cash. Cash floats out to the three-point line, a hand right in his face. A lot of contact there on the landing. Cash seems to be shaken up, seems to be okay. Not happy with the no call, but I believe this is going to be Crestview's ball out of bounds. Garrett, we're in for a scrappy one. Both these teams really getting into this one early.
Not only do both teams want it, Owen Barker right there. Nice pass from Evan Hamilton for the and one. Takes the contact, but Storm, not only do both teams want to win this game, these are very friendly rivals, but you know they both want to go to each other's throats and try to get a win. So it's going to be a scrappy one, but it's going to be an exciting one, and hopefully it's all sportsmanship at the end of the day.
Yeah, back when we were in high school, I know it was usually Plymouth, St. Paul, and Mapleton. Those were the big Firelands Conference rivals. Mapleton now on offense for the first time this half, and it's going to end in a turnover as George brings it up the court. Bounce pass to Gibbs. Gibbs looking to get it out of his hands and ripped right away from the Mapleton defender. They now have it on the fast break, and the physical play continues. Garrett, it's getting pretty chippy.
It's getting very chippy, Storm. I'm sure the refs are going to say something at the next time out. You know, let's just chill out, play a family-friendly game, but I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see the rest of this game.
Those are always the fun ones, the very competitive ones. Mapleton now on offense. Sloter has it, picks up his dribble, able to get it over to the right wing. Cash right there trying to pester him. Mapleton trying to go for that backdoor cut, won't get it that time. Crestview seemed to draw up a play to kind of get them out of that set. They did get a wide open run right there, and flying in for the rebound is Galbraith. Gonna come up empty. George on the rebound, somehow gets it out of his hands to Cash. Mapleton comes up empty once again. In the corner is Gibbs. Can't give him that much space because that's gonna be the result every time.
Man, Storm, I want to say hand down, man down, but the defender was right there. Got a nice recovery, but Gibbs nonetheless splashes the three with the defender in its face. And Mapleton will retain possession on this side.
Garrett, check out the hustle from the Cougars. I mean, just absolutely burning around the court on defense.
You can tell they want to win this one, Storm. Give them some huge momentum going into the tournament, but not only will get these seniors one of their last wins on this court.
Mapleton with a quick three on the other end, matching the one shot from the Cougars. Hamilton has it now, gonna try a three of his own, and it has turned into All-Star Weekend at the Cougars Den. A Mountie and a couple Cougars check in from the scores table. An 11-point lead here for the Cougars. Mapleton gotta cut this lead down because the Cougars are red hot here on offense. Mapleton once again trying to get that backdoor play to go, and I just don't think it's going to work out for them for the rest of this one.
Mapleton got to get something to go here on offense, Storm, because they're struggling, and Crestview is beginning to find their stride. They got to get up and get Evan Hamilton as soon as they cross the court, and right here Davidson will.
Gibbs has it across half court for Mapleton, hands it off to Hamilton. The Evan-Gibb duo playing a little back and forth ball. Hamilton back to Gibbs now on the left wing, and he pulls up with a man in his face, and Evan Gibbs has caught fire in the Cougars Den.
Evan and Evans, Storm, the two Evans are going back and forth, trading threes on senior night. Let's see what they can do here to finish this one.
I mean, that is a scary tandem to deal with when they are clicking, and right now they are firing on all cylinders as Mapleton ends an offensive possession with another turnover. Wells set to inbound things, excuse me. Gibbs has it now across the midcourt line. Under 5:30 left to play in the second. Gibbs hands it off to Wells. Wells surveys. We got a timeout called on the floor from the Cougars. Saw a broken play that they didn't like, and I don't blame them. I mean, got to set something up here and want to extend this lead even further.
This timeout might go a long way to help Mapleton Storm kind of get their feet underneath them. Because as of right now, the Cougars are beginning to blow this door wide open.
Yeah, it's scary for Mapleton looking up at the Cougars in the lead. I mean, this team is beginning to stroke from behind the arc, and that is scary.
Liv was a 5-point game Storm at the end of that first quarter, and now all of a sudden Mapleton late getting out of the timeout, and the Crestview Cougars going to take advantage.
Wells trying to score now to Hamilton, a fadeaway three-pointer on the way. That one's not going to find its mark. Hamilton, a relatively quiet night tonight. I'm sure that's bound to change. He is one of the most prolific scorers I've ever seen with my own eyes. Mapleton trying to score now. Thought about the three-pointer right there is Ziegler. He dribbles inside, almost turns it over. Gibbs wasn't turned around. Mad dash for the basketball. Wells comes up for it, and a little bit of wacky antics here, Garrett.
Yeah, Storm, this is really getting really odd. It's Evan Gibbs keeps up a three and can't get it to go, but the ball is pinballing all around Storm. I'm not sure what's going on right now.
Mapleton now on offense. Ziegler driving all the way inside is going to pick up a foul on one of the Cougars, and the Mounties are going to have it out of bounds. Garrett, I don't think I've ever seen a team be late out of the timeout. I mean, that's probably one of the wackiest plays I've seen all season.
Yeah, so that is definitely the definition of a wacky play. I've never seen that in my history of following sports at all. I've never seen somebody come out at late of the timeouts and the refs not stop play. They wanted to go. Mapleton trying to get it inbound. They go deep in the backcourt. Hamilton's right there, tried to get that steal. Going to be unsuccessful as Sloter cues up a three ball in the corner, and that is not a favorable position for Mapleton. I believe they're 0 of 4 from the corners tonight. Struggling to shoot the three ball. Not what they want so far here in this first half. Only down 14, so definitely enough time to get back into this one, but got to get it done on the defensive end.
Hamilton has it now, puts on a myriad of dribble moves right there, gets it off to Roman. Kobe Roman trying to sneak that one inside, and Barker cannot hold on to it. Tried to save it right into the hands of the opposing team. All the way on the other end, Mapleton unable to get it to go. Sloter pulls down the strong rebound. I believe they're going to get Crestview with another foul.
I thought Jordan Davidson Storm was taking flight right there. I thought we might have seen a poster the way he was flying in right there, but went up for the layup and got the contact for the foul.
Mapleton inbounding under their own basket. Getting into that low block. And George shows the strength and rips it away. Hamilton now on a 2-on-3 fast break. Dribbles all the way inside, puts up a mid-range jumper. A lot of contact on that shot, and Hamilton's going to step up to the charity stripe. Garrett, this has to be one of the fastest tempo games I've seen all season. I mean, both teams just flying around the court.
Yeah, Storm, and the ball's really been flying around with him. There's been tip balls, jump balls,
pinballs.
I mean, it's almost anything. I mean, everything is flying around. It's a very fast tempo game, and I'm really surprised it's only 30-15.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, when we were coming in to see either of these teams go out for a big game, last game of the regular season. Hamilton now on the second free throw, gets that one to drop. Mapleton taking the other way, tried to get the home run ball right there. Going to be tipped away from the Cougars, and Mapleton's going to take it out of bounds.
Mapleton needing some momentum before the end of this first half if they want to claw back into this one against the Cougars on senior night.
Mapleton set to inbound, trying to sneak that one back door, kicks it back out to the three-point line. Sloter once again off the mark. Big, strong rebound right there from Ringler. Kicks it up to Roman. Roman putting on the fancy footwork. Left wing sneaks that one into Barker. Barker puts the body contact right there in the post, but is not going to get it to fall.
Good defense down low from the Mounties. Let's see if they can capitalize here on this offensive possession.
Sloter tried to get that one inside. Going to be tipped around once again. A lot of tip passes like we have said previously. Mapleton inbounds it in the backcourt. Just over 3 minutes left to go here in the second quarter of action. Galbraith has it on the left wing. Now swings it over to the right wing. Inside, met with a lot of Crestview defenders. Decides to take it up anyway. Sloter off the offensive rebound. Mapleton with another one and a big block from Owen Barker. Cash in the run out the other way. Dribbles all the way inside. Tried to put that one up off the glass. Ringler's got his back. That one falls off the mark as well. Mapleton cannot capitalize off the Cougars' misses. And the wacky play continues as Ringler tips that one out of bounds.
Mapleton will retain possession, down 16 points. Want to try to cut this to at least 10 before the quarter break to see if they can claw back into this one. As I said previously, they really, at times, can stop the Cougars' offense, but it's been their own offense where they cannot capitalize on those possessions.
Galbraith gets it over to Sloter. Floater in the lane for Sloter. Ryman accidentally, and that one drops.
Exactly what they needed. Nice cut from Sloter. Nice pass from Galbraith. Right to Sloter in the breadbasket for the easy floater for two.
Hamilton, quick crossover right there. Puts up a floater of his own. Ringler's got his back, and that time he puts it up and puts it home. Just under 2 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Hamilton putting on the clamp defense, reaching in the cookie jar and getting rewarded. Trying to put the moves on right there, is going to get tagged with the charge foul. Great hustle from Mapleton.
Good play right there. I believe it was Galbraith getting back and getting his feet set and making Evan Hamilton really have no decision other than run straight into him. He already picked up his dribble.
Garrett, we were talking pre-broadcast about how bad I am about calling those charge and block fouls. On any other night, I believe I would have called that one an and one, but I was a little bit more diligent this time.
You got that one to go in tonight's Storm. You know, it's always improvement here on the OH.Report.
Always about improving. Mapleton Mounties once again on the offensive end. Galbraith has it, dribbles inside. Great spin move right there, gets it stripped away, but not before the foul. He's going to step up to the line for a couple.
Nice opportunity here from Galbraith to stop the clock and get some easy free throws for the Mounties.
Garrett, home court advantage not really so big of an issue this season, but tonight, I mean, you can feel the energy in here. I mean, this crowd is packed, I mean, as much as you can with the COVID restrictions. Even in the JV game, these fans were getting noisy.
Yeah, Storm was a heck of a JV game, too. But fans are packed. I'm not sure if that's senior night or just because it's the last game of the year, but it's always great to be able to feel that atmosphere in the building.
Mapleton goes 1 for 2 on that possession at the line. Wells has it now, getting bothered in the backcourt. Going to be another mad dash for the basketball. Roman comes up with it, and the Cougars are able to get a timeout off.
So Mapleton really still hanging around in this one. Storm not out of it at all. Only down 15 points. Still got a shot to come back in this one and beat the Cougars on the road.
And Garrett, for Mapleton, I mean, it's a pride thing now at this point. Without a conference win so far this season, I mean, you got to get one.
I'm sure they're dying for one, and I'm sure all the coaches are really wanting to get this one for these seniors of their last game of the regular season. So let's see what they can do here tonight against the Cougars. Only down 15, so there's still a shot.
Saw the cheerleaders throwing the shirts into the stands, and I'm going to get one, Garrett, before this one ends. I know you were laughing at me. I was trying to get one. As Crestview turns the ball over, home run pass all the way down the court off of one leg. And Mapleton's going to get another 2 shots at the free throw line.
Got to convert on these. This will make it a 13-point game, and all the momentum is beginning to shift towards Mapleton Storm. Cougars have really gone quiet here offensively. That might be a credit to why Evan Hamilton is still out.
That free throw goes up and goes in for the Mounties. Cuts this Crestview lead down even further. One more attempt right here, and that one goes down as well. A perfect 2 for 2 from the line. 13-point lead for the Cougars now on offense. Gibbs dribbling all the way inside, collects it back, gets it out to Ringler, now to Roman. Roman with Sloter guarding him. Couple of fancy moves, gets it down low to the post. Barker puts up a jump hook, and that one falls from the low block. Mapleton trying to match. Sloter has it, dribbling to his right. A lot of body contact, and they're going to eventually get Gibbs with the blocking foul. Garrett, very physical defense we're seeing tonight. Both these teams, I mean, really getting into each other.
Yeah, Storm, it's very chippy here in the second quarter, especially. In the first quarter, it wasn't so much, but things are getting a little scrappy down there on the floor, and Evan Gibbs is called for the body.
Just a smidge under 1 minute left to go here in the second. Mapleton unable to convert at the 1-and-1. 15-point lead now. Roman has it on the three-point line. Great crossover move right there all the way inside. Try to put some English on it. Ringler collects the offensive rebound. Barker once again. That one's not going to drop, and they're going to hit a foul on the Cougars. So we're going to see another 1-and-1 attempt. But Garrett, I mean, the offensive rebounding, always such a big key to the Cougars' play as a whole.
They got a lot of height in that bench area, especially Owen Barker and Mason Ringler tonight. They've came in and gave some quality minutes for the Cougars and had an opportunity right there to get it and couldn't. But Mapleton knocks down this free throw to make this a 14-point ball game.
Galbraith knocks down his first free throw. Still has another one now on the 1-and-1. That one a little too strong. Trying to get strong on the rebound. Puts a body on Barker. And that's going to be a 1-and-1 the other way, Garrett. I mean, honestly, how much more zany and weird can this one get, Garrett? I think we've seen it all tonight in just the first half.
Yeah, Storm, it's definitely been a different game to say the least, but Ezra mentioned how it was getting a little physical down there on the court. This is a credit to it. Both teams are now in the bonus and gets the shot at 1-and-1, but Owen Barker cannot make it count.
Mapleton pulls down the strong rebound with just over 30 seconds left to go. Galbraith has it, dribbles to his right, trying to draw charges. Barker, no call on the floor. Open three-pointer is going to be offline for Mapleton. Able to get the offensive rebound. A great spin move right there, and it was blocked by Ringler and somehow finds its way into the bottom of the net.
I believe that was Caleb Stafford for Mapleton. What a strong take right there. I believe Mason Ringler, Storm, had all ball.
Definitely.
And Stafford just hit him with the weight room right there and muscled it up for two.
Hamilton has it now. Under 5 to go here in the second quarter. Hamilton trying to put a little bit of magic on this first half. That one was just offline as it falls out, and that's going to do it here for the second quarter, where the Crestview Cougars lead the Mapleton Mounties 35-23. Going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with some halftime stats. You have been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
It's halftime here at the Cougars Den, where on senior night the Crestview Cougars lead the Mapleton Mounties 35-23. Taking a look at the halftime stats, Crestview with 7 field goals, 5 three-pointers, 5 free throws, 17 rebounds, 7 of them offensively, and 4 turnovers for Mapleton. 8 field goals, 1 3, 4 free throws, 16 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds, and 10 turnovers. Storm Blunchley joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, the three-point shooting for the Cougars has been on fire.
Yeah, and it's been a lot of them, a multitude of Cougars getting it done from behind the arc. I believe Heath Cash made one. Evan Gibbs has had a few, and as well as Evan Hamilton. So the two seniors, the two dynamic duo, Evan Hamilton and Evan Gibbs getting it done tonight, on senior night.
Turnovers a big issue for the Mounties, unable to crack this defensive code that the Cougars have put up.
And that's exactly what you do not want to do if you want to come in here and be able to beat Crestview on the road, especially on senior night, last game of the year. A lot of emotion on the line here. So Mapleton, if they want a chance to get back into this one, which they definitely can, only down 12 points, 35-23, still got a shot in these final 2 quarters. Come out here, protect the ball, and capitalize on offense when they get those steals and turnovers.
Saw Mapleton with a little bit of momentum there to close out the second quarter. It'll be interesting to see how things wrap up, how each team responds. But for now, that is going to do it here at halftime. Make sure you stick with us. Got some second half action coming right at you. But for now, you've been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
No paywalls, just live sports. Exclusively on the OH Report.
Back at the Cougars Den, Storm Blunchley joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. Third quarter action just moments away. Both teams had a chance to step into their respective locker rooms and talk things over. For the Mounties, I mean, got to get things going here on offense. Check out that athletic move from Barker, and he gets the easy fast break layup to go.
Highlight play right there from Owen Barker with the steal. And out in transition offense with the easy layup for 2.
Sloter trying to put on the moves a little bit for the Mounties. Gets it over to Ziegler. Artist right there on him. Ziegler picked up his dribble. Gets it over to the left wing. Mapleton now gets it over to Sloter on the right elbow, and that one drops for 2. Hamilton now bringing it across the midcourt line for the Cougars, who have a commanding lead here. Mapleton trying to spoil the senior night for the Cougars. Barker now back out to Artist. He dribbles inside, shows the strength, puts it up and puts it in.
Nice job to take the contact right there from Frank Artist. Takes the body off the defender. Could have been some contact, could have been a foul, but nonetheless, Frank gets to go.
Another tip pass right there. Mapleton's going to take it out of bounds on the far sideline. Gets it into Sloter. Gibbs right there on him. Tips it away, actually. Able to collect it. Gets it now to Ziegler. Ziegler once again with Artist right there. Back to Sloter on the right wing. Mapleton really trying to set something up here. Be patient on this offensive possession. Really trying to get a good-looking shot, and they need one if they want a chance to once again get back into this one, as Crestview has gone on a little 4-0 run right here. Mapleton down low, trying to get something going from the post area. Sloter unable to find the bottom of the net. Cash has it across half court now over to Gibbs. Now that one with a little too much mustard on it, sails out of bounds.
A little bit of butterfingers right there from Evan Gibbs. Might have had one storm back in the locker room because that one went right through the hands of Gibbs.
Mapleton once again on offense. Galbraith has it. Quite a few steps behind the three-point line, trying to set something up for the Mounties. Dribbles to his right, fakes one way, goes the other, gets inside. Not going to get that one over Hamilton, as Hamilton throws an amazing outlook pass all the way down to his partner in crime, Gibbs, and he gets the fast break layup to go.
Highlight reel assist right there from Evan Hamilton down to his buddy Evan Gibbs. That was a touchdown pass, and it went for 2 points.
Very Kevin Love-esque right there for Hamilton. A great pass, and he, I know we talked a lot about his scoring, but I mean his court vision is just on the next level.
He's always got his eyes up, and he's always looking for the open teammate. A very unselfish player, as really all these Cougars are. They swing the ball around, they look for the open man, and don't take contested looks.
A great team effort pretty much night in and night out for the Cougars. They had some troubles, with the quarantine. We heard that in one of the players' senior night speeches, but back on the court now for some home court Firelands Conference actions, and we're happy about it.
Coming off a tough loss to Lucas down at the Cub Cave, where Lucas really manhandled Crestview the whole game. And as a credit to Lucas's defense, from we've been there before, we've seen their defense, and it's really remarkable the job Taylor Eison's done with that program down there.
I mean, playing against that team is just demoralizing. They score at will, and they can stop you whenever they want. I mean, it is just a tough place to play. Going to be a foul away for the ball on Galbraith, I believe, and the Cougars are going to have another crack on offense. But yeah, talking a little bit more about the Cubs, I mean, that is just such a stellar squad we got to watch the other night. I wouldn't be surprised to see them make a deep run in the playoffs.
Lucas really good at basketball too, and credit to Taylor Eisman. He's always got that team. They usually don't rebuild, they usually reload, and the unfortunate news of Riley Gossam at the beginning of the year was heartbreaking to that team, but they never look back, and they're doing great so far this year.
Back to the Firelands Conference. Sloter has it, picks up his dribble way behind the three-point line, gets it over to Ziegler. Mapleton resetting things now, but this Crestview defense just all up in their grill space. As Sloder floats that one up and floats it in.
Tremendous call right there from U Storm, and what a beautiful move from the Mounties right there. Hand in his face and still got it over the outstretched arm.
Gibbs has it for the Cougars, hands it off to Hamilton. Saw that play a little bit in the first quarter, ended with a Hamilton 3, but it's going to end with a Hamilton 2 this time.
Beautiful scoop layup right there, Storm. Which ice cream is your favorite flavor, Evan Hamilton is asking?
Probably butter pecan, if I'm being honest. As we see Sloder puts in a little bit of vanilla ice cream into the hoop.
Beautiful take from Sloder on back-to-back possessions, getting it to go.
Cash has it now at the three-point line. Takes a screen from the tank. Gets it off to Barker. Frankie trying to establish position in low. Barker's trying to get it to him. That one's going to be tipped. A couple of Cougars dive for it. A little bit of hand fighting going on down at that end. And then on the other end, a beautiful Euro step's going to fall off target. Cash now finds Barker in the lane, and that one's going to drop for 2.
Cougars are always running the floor, and the guards are always passing it up to him. Nice pass right there from Cash to Barker with a beautiful take down low.
Mapleton trying to score once again. That one almost turned over, able to get it inside. Blown layup right there. Gonna be a hard foul for the Cougars, and Mapleton's gonna have a couple opportunities at the line. Mapleton at the line, able to get that one to go. The points have been pretty scarce for this Mounties offense. I mean, it has been tough for them to get past this Cougars defense.
Usually when Mapleton goes on a run of their own and their offense begins to click, Crestview usually responds on the offensive end themselves.
Vermilia makes 2 right there and then takes a seat for the Mapleton Mounties. 3 minutes and 41 seconds left to go here in the third. Baith checks in for the first time tonight, inbounds to Wells. Gets it across half court and gets it over to Kobe Roman. Kobe Roman sneaks that one inside to Ringler, and you can't leave Ringler open. 9 times out of 10, that one's going to drop. Didn't right there. Barker's got his back, and that one drops. Mapleton the other way. Almost another costly turnover for the Mounties. Able to get it into the lane, and that one falls over 2 Cougars defenders.
Nice take right there into the teeth of the defense. Cougars are really all over him, but nonetheless, it doesn't matter. He gets the easy jumper to go, the fadeaway.
Barker has it, dishes it off to Ringler, but they're going to tag Barker with a travel. And Barker has got to be one of the most emotional players I've ever seen. I mean, the kid wears his heart on his sleeve, and he wants to go out and compete.
You can tell he's always giving it his all 100% of the time, running down the floor as fast as he can, trying to block shots and trying to make a lot of plays for his team and his teammates.
Like a lot of these other Cougars, just has 100% hustle, has an on switch, but never an off switch, always going 100%. As Mapleton once again trying to score on the offensive end. Gets it over to Galbraith. Got it on the right wing, sneaks that one to the free throw line area. Brings it back out and resets things for the Mounties offense. Sloder has it now, dribbles to the left, handoff right there, getting inside the lane, floater alert. Falls in the hands of Ringler. Up the court to Wells, all the way up to Barker. He tries a three-pointer, tries to draw the foul, and does get the call. Don't think that one's going to be on the shot. We're going to call that one on the floor, and the Cougars are going to take the ball out of bounds. So a little bit of an acting job right there from Barker, and Galbraith very visibly upset.
He really didn't think that he really did anything that warranted the foul right there. And Nicholas Hickey, head coach of Mapleton, agrees with him. Told him, let's just calm down, just move on, next play.
Kobe Roman at the three-point line for the Cougie Bears. Gets that one inside to George. George, a couple of dribbles, almost loses it. Gets it out to Wells. He dribbles inside, puts one up off the glass and in. Mapleton the other way. Really have not had much success here in the third quarter. Still within striking distance. This one's definitely not over as Sanders has it. Got that one inside, back out to the three-point line. Another contested layup for the Mounties falls off target. Ringler heading the other way, dishes it off to Kobe Roman. Roman dribbles baseline, reverse layup on the way, and what a spectacular finish from Kobe Roman.
Nice acrobatic play right there from Roman on the other side of the hoop with the beautiful crossover and the fancy left-handed finish.
Another costly mistake for the Mounties as they call a timeout. I mean, it is tough to win when you turn the ball over as much as they have.
There's only a 12-point deficit at half. Storm, but Crestview beginning to slam the door on this one. Mapleton still got 1:35 left in this third and then the whole fourth quarter, so they got to get going if they want to come in here and upset the Cougars.
It was a terrific move from Kobe Roman right there. Had the baseline, took what the defense gave him, put a lot of English on that basketball, put it up and put it in. Will be Cougars ball out of the timeout. Spencer checks back in for the Crestview Cougars. Kobe Roman gathers the inbound pass, gets it across the midcourt line. Mapleton right there on him, gets it over to Spencer. Now up top to Baith. Back over to Spencer. Crestview really trying to work that post game. They know they have the size advantage down low, and they are trying to exploit it.
Trying to get it down to Mason Ringler where he can use his size, his advantage, and his frame. And so far, it's really worked tonight, but in the past few possessions, Mapleton's been clamping it up.
Roman has it off the inbound, dribbles inside. A lot of contact right there. Mapleton doesn't agree, but Roman took a shoulder to the face.
Yeah, there's definitely some hard contact right there. As he will check out. That is Caleb Stafford, who did pick up the foul on Roman.
Baith the inbound for the Cougars. Gets it into Roman. Roman, the primary ball handler for the second unit. Gets it into George. Floats that one back up top to the perimeter where Baith is waiting for it. Slaughter on him. Baith trying to put on the moves. A lot of physical defense from both teams tonight. Roman has it now with under a minute to play in the third. Dribbles to his left. Hop step inside. 360. I believe they're going to call that one a jump ball. A little bit of a tie-up under the hoop, but the possession arrow points to Crestview. Ringler's going to take the inbound opportunity this time. Stack play for Crestview. Gets it into George. Now back up to Baith. Sneaks that one into Ringler. Ringler with a quick power dribble and puts it up. A couple of Cougars had the opportunity for the offensive rebound. Mapleton ended up coming up with it. Over the head pass right there to the three-point line. That one falls short right into the hands of the Mapleton player. Count that bucket and a foul.
Mapleton with some good ball movement on that possession.
And one attempt good right there for Mapleton. Crestview with just over 30 to play in the third. Roman leisurely bringing things up for the Cougars. Now over to Baith. Baith once again trying to work that ball inside to Ringler. Spencer to Roman now. Roman to George. 10 seconds left to go now. George dribbles inside, kicks it out to Spencer. Roman wants to take the last shot of the quarter. He's going to get his opportunity, puts that one up. Takes a lot of contact and is going to step up to the free throw line for two at the end of the third.
Nice take right there from Roman on the attack with the nice left-handed move. Took the contact, tried to get a shot up, and we'll head to the free throw line to add to this deficit. Or add to this lead, excuse me.
Roman now with his first attempt. That one falls off the mark. Ringler sits down here to end out the third quarter for the Cougars. 2.5 left to go in the third. Roman still with another free throw attempt, and that one goes for Kobe Roman. Mapleton right at the end of the shot clock, and that one drains. Sloter with a huge three-pointer to give Mapleton some momentum going into the fourth. Speaking of which, that's going to do it for the third quarter here at the Cougars Den, where the Crestview Cougars lead the Mapleton Mounties 52-36. You have been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
No paywalls, just live sports. Exclusively on the OH Report.
Fourth quarter action already underway here at the Cougars Den, where the Crestview Cougars are out in front, big time in front of the Mapleton Mounties. And Garrett, it was a big third quarter for the Cougars.
Mapleton began to really climb back into that one. At the end of the quarter, it was a 12-point deficit, and then I believe it was up to 18 at one point, and now they got it back down to 13. Let's see which team can really capitalize, and either Crestview can pull away or Mapleton can crawl back into this one.
Cash has it, gets it over to Gibbs at the top of the key, floats it over to Barker. Cash posting up, not typically his usual position, gets it out to Hamilton. Now Cash on the three-point line. Artist trying to establish position down low on Sloter. He does a couple of quick power dribbles, and check out the size and speed from Frankie Artist. I mean, how do you stop that?
Very hard to guard, especially because of his frame and his size. He's got such a unique height advantage. Frank is almost unguardable, and right there, Crestview gets another steal and forces another Mapleton turnover.
Hamilton putting on the fancy footwork. It's going to be blocked right there. Barker blocked as well. Two quick defensive stands for Mapleton, who on the previous offensive possession tried to go backdoor once again. Had a lot of success with that in the first half, but not so much now. Gibbs hands that one off. No look to Hamilton. That one's not going to drop. Hamilton sticks with his own rebound. Tries to roll that one over to Barker. It's going to be a run out now. Cash one-on-one. Going to be fouled, and Cash cannot believe it, but Mapleton going to have a couple more at the free throw line.
Didn't see much of the seniors in that third quarter, Storm. We're really seeing a lot of the second unit, but coming out, they're kind of cold, so unique strategy from John Kurtz to go with the role players in this third quarter. Let's see if the starters for Crestview can heat up in this fourth.
You know, maybe just trying to save their legs for tournament time. I mean, you don't want to go into the tournament being super fatigued, so maybe a little bit of long-term thinking there for Kurtz, as Wells has it for the Cougars offense. Dribbles inside, gets caught, picks up his dribble out to Barker. He puts one up. A lot of contact right there. Not going to get the foul call, but is going to get the layup.
Could have been an and one right there from Barker. Took the contact on the top of his head. The defender swiped down, and Mapleton can't cash in on the other end.
Wells has it on the fast break for the Cougars. Gets it over to Hamilton. A couple of crossovers behind the back, move in the lane, drops his man and gets that one to go. Caught some ankles, Evan Hamilton puts it away.
Man, Storm, what a move right there from Evan Hamilton. Looks like he was break dancing in the middle of the painted area. Evan Gibbs with a tremendous move.
And another timeout here for the Cougars gives us one more opportunity to look at this one. Hamilton with a crossover behind the back move. I believe that's the move that did it. Put his man on the floor, like you said, made it look like he was breakdancing. Just one more look at it. Makes his man take a seat right in the painted area, and that's too easy of a shot for Hamilton. I mean, we've seen him make those with 2-3 hands in his face, so you guarantee he's going to make it with 0.
Defender really was playing great defense up until that point. Let's go and roll that clip one more time, Storm. Sure, the Crestview fans want to see this again. Mapleton fans, you might want to look away as Evan Hamilton gets that one to go, and now the lead is back up to 19, Storm.
Definitely a huge lead for the Cougars, and I mean, this is right where they want to be at going into tournament time, getting a big win, getting a lot of momentum, because they're going to need it with the tough schedule they face, and it's pretty much every year. I know when we were in high school, it was Willard was always the arch rival, always gave us the boot. Cooper Parrott, such a good player for that Willard team, but you know, some new challengers are stepping up now. Mapleton out of the inbound. Sloter has it, puts it inside, puts that one up, puts it in, but it's not going to count, and Mapleton is going to have it on the baseline.
Just want to really give John Kurtz a lot of credit from coming into this program. Crestview really not known for their basketball program, but this year they have flipped the script. If they go on to win this one, this will be their 14th win of the season. I'm sure that's one of the highest marks in recent years.
Yeah, always a pretty much average basketball program is Crestview. At least they were when we were in high school, but Kurtz really worked a number in these kids and really got them to become a great basketball team. As Wells has it, dishes it off to Hamilton. Hamilton setting things up. It's going to take a screen right here from George. Hamilton, lob pass on the way. Oh my goodness. What an acrobatic play from George to finish that one up and under.
Man, what a play right there, and a beautiful setup from Evan Hamilton as Mapleton can't get it to go on the other end. But man, what a pass right there. Hunter George took off from Storm, I believe the free throw line, and Evan Hamilton making me eat my words. Another 3 for the Cougars, and this door has finally been blown open.
And this is when the Cougars offense gets scary. When they get a lot of momentum going their way, it is tough to stop them. Sloter has it for Mapleton, trying to get the Mounties back into this one. Roman tried to go for the steal right there. Going to be beat back door, and that one's going to lead to a 2-pointer for the Mounties. Garrett, I thought that ankle breaker was going to be the play of the game right there. I was thinking it in my head, but I mean, with that alley-oop we just saw, there's no question anymore.
Definitely tell Hunter George has been in the weight room, Storm, in the offseason, using that Vertimax, putting it to use. As here's the replay. Evan Gibbs with the defender draped all over him, and Hunter George, I'm not sure how he got that to go. That wasn't an easy play, regardless if he wasn't even in the air. That was a reverse layup.
I mean, who's hiding that trampoline in the painted area? I mean, Hunter George taking flight right there, and the concentration to stick with it. Just incredible. Kobe Roman now over to Wells in the corner. That one's going to fall off the mark. Mapleton's going to pull down the defensive rebound. 4:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. Final Firelands Conference game, I believe, for both of these teams. Sloter tries to get that one up top and does. And off the glass is a layup falling for the Mounties.
Regardless of the score, Mapleton with no quit in them. Always a great sign if you are Coach Hickey for Mapleton. Never want to give up. Going to give it all they can, and what a beautiful move right there from Kobe Roman, but can't get anything to go out of it.
Yeah, Roman's such a good ball handler. I mean, gets his defender on skates, just unable to finish that time. Sloter with a rifle of a pass out to the right wing. That one's not going to lead to a score. Roman collects the rebound. Sloter on one knee somehow tracks that one down, and that out of bounds right there gives us a chance to look at this one. I mean, and don't discredit the pass from Hamilton. I mean, 2 hands over his head, floats that one up only to where George can get it. Just an incredible play. I'm sure we'll take a couple more looks at it before this broadcast ends. Hamilton over to Roman in the corner. Sneaks that one inside to Barker. A little too aggressive defense right there from Sanders. Going to pick up the foul, and that gives us one more opportunity to view this one.
It really just leaves you speechless, Storm, for Hunter George. I mean, it was just a beautiful setup, and they drew that out of the timeout.
I mean, a little bit more of a break, so we'll take a look one more time. I mean, if I wouldn't have saw it for my own eyes, I mean, I believe that would be some special effects or something. That's crazy. Barker stepping up to the line, and the bonus is the Cougars gets that one to go. First attempt of the 1-and-1. I think we got one more of those. We'll sneak it in one more time, I think, Garrett. Barker has it for his second on the 1-1, and that one drops for the Cougars. So the Crestview Cougars at home on senior night, breaking this game wide open, ballooning their lead even further. Mapleton trying to answer. Hook pass right there. It's going to sail out of bounds. Gives us one more opportunity to take a look at this one. Hamilton with just the perfect connection to Hunter George. An incredible play. Might be one of the best plays I've seen all season. Hamilton across half court now. Gets all the way in the lane. Dishes it off to Spencer for three, and he gets that one to fall.
Crestview beginning to slam the door on this one. Don't want to give Mapleton a shot to come back and win this one at all. They're going to try to end it right here as Kobe Roman gets a steal on the other end.
Roman all the way down the court, has a man on him, gets it in the hands of Hamilton. Hamilton trying to work that one inside to Frank, and he's just too big. Gets the charge call right there. Frank the Tank just too strong.
I believe that was Cole Vermilia Storm who took that charge. Heads up play. Knew Frank was going to use his body to create some space, and nice move for Vermilia. Put his body on the line for his team.
Slaughter has now Gibbs guarding him. 2 minutes, just under 3 minutes, to play in this one. Slaughter got caught at that free throw line area, tried to sneak that pass in. That one's going to be tipped off of Sanders out of bounds, and Crestview's going to have the ball. Garrett, I don't think that we can see many more highlights. I don't think my heart can take it.
Yeah, Storm, it's been a very unique game to say the least. There's been a lot of ups and downs for both squads. Been a lot of highlight reel plays too.
Definitely a crazy one here tonight. Still a lot of basketball, so hoping for some more highlights here in this one as Frankie has it inside, puts that one up off the glass. That one's not going to drop for him. Frankie's had a stellar night from the low block tonight. Mapleton taking it the other way. Slaughter has it. Right wing, Gibbs guarding him. Slaughter getting caught up with it. Finds the backdoor cut right there. That one a high arcing shot and in. Hamilton across the half court line. Hands it off to Spencer. Spencer dribbles inside, hands it off to Roman. Roman all the way inside. Quick spin move, a couple of fakes. Got caught in the painted area. Able to get it out to Gibbs, who shoots from 2 steps behind the three-point arc. And that's the Cougars season in a nutshell right there.
I believe that one, Storm, was from the parking lot as Mapleton responds on the other end with a layup of their own. But Evan Gibbs with the defender in his face, it doesn't matter, gets that one to go from deep.
Hamilton driving all the way inside, showing off the athleticism. That one hung on the rim and out. Spencer puts one up. Is going to get fouled. Garrett, I'd more so call that from Olivesburg's parking lot.
I believe, Storm, this will be all the seniors checking out after these free throws attempts, so I'm sure their emotions are going to be in a roller coaster here soon.
I'm sure all of these Crestview Cougars fans will be on their feet for these seniors as we see 5 at the scores table checking in. Spencer gets that one to go. And I believe it'll be for the final time. The Crestview fans are on their feet, giving these seniors one last standing ovation. What an incredible season it's been for Kurtz and his seniors. Spencer, the lone senior out there on the court, gets that one to drop, and he will check out as well. Receives just as much applause as the rest of these seniors. Mapleton taking the ball on offense with under 1:30 left to play here in the fourth. Couple of fake three-pointers right there. Loses control of it, gets on the floor. He's going to call a timeout. Going to talk things over here. Got in a sticky situation right there. Smart move to call the timeout, but I believe this one's all but over, Garrett.
A little too late for the timeout, but heck of a game, Storm, tonight from Crestview, getting it done defensively, which led to easy opportunities on the offensive end, and they really shot the lights out from deep.
Here goes one of my last opportunities to get a shirt. I want to catch one. I really hope so. That one's not coming my way. And I really don't think I'm going to get one. What a demoralizing defeat for yours truly. I think that one could bring a tear to my eye. I've been in the market for a couple of new shirts, but I don't think tonight's the night. For Mapleton, once again, trying to put some points on the board all the way inside. Met up at the apex of his jump right there from the Cougars. Cash has it, dribbles inside, hop step. Almost turned it over and does. Sloter able to save it, but that one will sail out of bounds. And Garrett, we knew a lot of these kids in high school, a lot of these seniors. It's, tough to see them grow up, but it's been fun watching them kind of grow and have their coming of age.
Yeah, it's always sad to see the seniors walk off the court, the home court at least for the last time. They still got tournament play, obviously, but it's always demoralizing to see that. But we know those guys and wish them nothing but the best, and really the same for Mapleton.
Definitely. Hearts go out to both these teams, seniors and all the seniors pretty much across the state of Ohio. Wish nothing but the best for all of you. Just a little bit more special because we've known these Cougars as they get a steal. Ringler trying to finish, gets blocked from behind. 35 seconds left to go on the fourth quarter. Turnover falls into the hands of Cash. Cash getting it across half court. Now to Baith. Cash going to try to finish this one from three. That one's not going to fall. Ringler has it on the three-point line. Bench wants him to take the three. He decides to kick it off. And all Crestview has to do is dribble this one out with 10 seconds, and they're going to end this night, this very special senior night, with a big conference win over the Mapleton Mounties, 72-47. Make sure you stick with us through this break. Going to take a timeout. Going to be right back with some final stats and a player of the game interview. You have been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH.Report.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH.Report.
Welcome back to the Cougars Den, where the Crestview Cougars were victorious over the Mapleton Mounties 72-47. Taking a look at the final stats. Crestview with 19 field goals, 8 threes, 11 free throws, 30 rebounds, 12 of them offensively, and 11 turnovers for Mapleton. 16 field goals, 2 threes, 6 free throws, 20 rebounds, 5 of them offensively, and 20 turnovers. Garrett, it was an emotional night for the Cougars.
Yeah, senior night, always one that you want to win, and Crestview did so tonight in convincing fashion, 72-47. Got it done defensively, only allowing 47 points tonight, and it's shout out to those seniors for Crestview. Last game today in the Den, and they got the win against rival Mapleton.
Big Cougars Firelands Conference win. Pretty much a pretty short final stats here, as we do have our player of the game interview ready. Going to take one more quick break, and we'll be right back with that interview. You have been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Standing courtside now with our player of the game, Evan Hamilton. This one's brought to you by Kissel's Lawncare. Evan, 20 points on senior night. Obviously a very emotional night for you. What's it mean to go out and lead your team in scoring on such a big night?
Well, I'm just glad we haven't been playing as a team the last couple games, and I'm glad we finally got it together.
What's a big conference win mean to you heading into tournament time now that you guys have started to play as a team?
It means a lot. All of our seniors, we've been working hard this year, and I'm just glad we all got the score tonight.
Coming in under a new head coach for the first time, John Kurtz. I mean, it's got to be difficult to get in and learn that program, especially with everything, going on. How have the growing pains been throughout the season, and what's it like now?
Yeah, it's been hard getting to know each other and work together, but we're getting through it.
Final thoughts here, Evan Hamilton, on the season as a whole and going into tournament time.
It's just been fun. I'm glad we're winning, and I'm having a lot of fun this year.
Thank you very much, Evan Hamilton. Once again, your player of the game, brought to you by Kissel's Lawncare, had 20 points. Thank you so much, Evan. Go out, enjoy your win, celebrate with your family, and great season so far.
Thank you.
Alrighty, having Garrett Parlett step back into the booth now to wrap things up here from the Cougars Den. Might be our last time here, Garrett. Kind of hate to see it go, but happy it happened.
Yeah, good for those seniors. I know they've really worked hard to turn this basketball program around, and they really did so. Crestview not really known for the basketball program, and they're going to end this season in the regular season with 14 wins and still an opportunity to go and improve some more in the tournament and get some wins out there. So I'm sure those seniors are very hungry to go in the tournament and make some big noise.
For the Cougars, a very tough kind of area they're playing in. What's the key to them for winning some of these games?
Well, the good thing is they're very familiar with Western Reserve, so I believe if they win, they would take on Western Reserve. And, they're familiar with them. They struggled against them, but at least you got film on them. You got tape on them. You guys have played them twice before, so maybe take away some of those key wins that you had within the game. But other than that, man, just excited for those seniors, They really did turn this basketball program around, and shout out to all of them. I hope they enjoy the rest of this season.
Definitely a special season for the Cougars. Shout out to all the seniors from the bottom of my heart. Hope you all do well. Hope you all win a bunch of playoff games. Like I said earlier, hate to see it go, but happy it happened. Got some thank yous I need to get all out of the way as per usual. Garrett, thank you so much for locking it down on color commentary. And camera Jordan, thank you so much for locking it down as my wonderful statistician. Thank you all so much, the fans watching at home, hanging out with us for a couple hours. Always nice to read your Facebook comments. That's going to do it here for the Cougars Den and for the OH Report crew. You have been watching high school hoops live and free on the OH Report.